Do you want some of this? Do you want some of that? Well, here's nothing. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Saturdays with Sab. So first of all, I want you guys to guess what we're gonna talk about today. So it involves a lot of this and this and I know what you're thinking. Why am I doing all that? It's all related to what I'm talking about today. So what I'm talking about today is about, you're right, it's about fitness. So before I started my whole YouTube content creating journey, I started with asking a question in my Instagram story about fitness and what do people want to know exactly. And maybe I can answer these questions in this video. So let's get right on it. You know, a lot of people don't like talking about the F word, fitness, because you know there's a lot of stereotypes, like how you say you're fit enough and how you say someone is not fit. As long as you're moving and you're going and you're motivated to keep yourself active all the time, at least like thrice a week or twice a week. The first question was, where should I start working out? So how do you start working out? I was actually very active, like very active ever since I was like a kid. I like trying out different sports even though I wasn't good at them. Like, no, not good. I wasn't good. I was still willing to try different activities because I was a really active kid. I was super thin back then. And even though I was very thin, I would still eat a lot, but I wouldn't gain weight. Anyway, so where should you start? Well, I started with basic types of workouts. So first, of course, everyone starts with cardio. I mean, at some point you encounter cardio. Although it's not your favorite thing to do because it's very tiring and like it can be high intensity, and it requires a lot of endurance, which is very hard because when I was starting out, I wasn't really, of course I wasn't like high endurance agad. It had to build up, and one of the things I started doing was, of course, treadmill, sometimes elliptical. I used to work out before at home, and it all started because I had this stereotype of how girls should have like a thigh gap. Oh, we all know that phase, the thigh gap. We can't forget about that. At some point now, people are still practicing that kind of ideal body, but like there's more body positivity now. I mean, that's good. I started with those types of workouts, also yoga, and then after that I joined like Zumba classes, which is very funny like to some people, but I found it very fun. Used to love to dance like for fun because I feel like I'm not that good, like saksang. So yeah, it's just something I like doing for fun. So there. So my journey actually started with just Zumba and yoga. I wasn't even that good in yoga. I feel like yoga was a slow-paced thing. Like, no offense to the people who love to do yoga. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. Like, for some people, you have to really find your niche or like what you want to do in terms of like because if you do something like in your career, if you do something you don't like or not passionate about, you're probably gonna not be motivated or not be disciplined to continue doing what you're doing. To answer the question, where you should start, it actually depends on you. But I would probably recommend to try lots of different kinds of things. So first, you can try low intensity workouts like some cardio and then maybe some yoga. probably squeeze in some Zumba there. You can also try like simple toning first before you start lifting any weights. You can actually try lifting weights too, like maybe some few pounds first before you start going on the heavy stuff. So there. It's actually very up to you. It's up to you. It's your choice. So the second question I got was how to get a bigger butt. Actually, 2 people asked about this. Okay, 2. That was 4. 2. The answer to that is you really have to do squats. I know people don't want to do that. It's tiring. It's nakakatamad. But yeah, like one of the most effective ways you really grow or like shape, not really grow, but like shape the muscles in your buttocks is to do squats. And it's better if you can train yourself to go heavier and maybe lower also, but also continue to practice good form, because doing wrong squats could also hurt your back, especially if you're carrying weights. And it could also cause like knee problems, which I had during the first few times I was trying to do squats when I was bodybuilding. So one of the first things you will notice is, of course, you'll lose the muscles you've gained. So you might also see a change in weight. That's because your muscles also they add weight to you, so you could possibly lose some weight if you grew like muscle mass. But if you didn't, like if you're more of the trying to tone and like cardio, and if you stop doing those, it could make you gain weight. So other side effects are, of course, endurance. Like you're not gonna last long as you were before. A great example, when this whole pandemic happened, of course the gyms had to close. It wouldn't be safe to go out. So for a few months, I was like looking for ways how to stay active at home. Of course, it wasn't possible. So I really had to invest in a home gym, which was a great idea because I use it every week. So it's not a waste of money. It's a great investment. So, you know, fitness, health, lifestyle, like everything that comes with your body, or like when it comes to your health, it's really great to invest in health. So I would recommend for people to invest in a home gym. It might seem pricey, but it is worth it. Legit. Next question is, what advice can you give to people who don't work out as much? So there's nothing wrong with not working out as much. Like if you feel like it's good enough for the week you work out, like if you're too busy, you can't find time, like you're really jam-packed in your schedule and you only have the time to work out twice a week, that's fine. As long as you get your heart rate up and it's more than 30 minutes, it's a good enough workout. But if you have the time and you can, even if like your schedule's fully packed and you feel like you can insert that priority of working out, then I suggest you have to really train yourself to want to work out. Next is what I eat now versus 2019. Sadly, I was actually more healthier. In 2019, my program was bodybuilding, so it was more physique-wise. So in 2019, I used to eat black rice with chicken breast and eggs, boiled eggs. So that was my type of diet back then. Like I would literally half all my food and weigh it all so that it would reach the amount of protein I would need. Because that time I wasn't drinking whey yet. But now I eat anything. I just make sure that I eat enough protein. And I would drink vegan protein powder now because apparently I'm allergic. I'm lactose. So I can't really drink whey. It gives me bad skin. Oh, it's another question for diet. So diet. What's my diet? I don't have a diet. Sorry. For some reason, I am blessed with fast metabolism. So even if I eat a lot, like I eat a lot, doesn't show that I eat a lot, because of course if you do, it's gonna like, I'm gonna be like a little chubby. But there, it doesn't. My normal day is breakfast, lunch, merienda, and dinner, and sometimes midnight snack. So there, that's my diet. I hope that I helped in some way, because it's not easy to find really the strength to keep working out, especially now that we're always at home. So there, I hope that you enjoyed today's informative vlog. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe for more Saturdays with Sab. And also, thank you for watching, and if you want more content about my fitness, let me know in the comments below. Bye! Peace, 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 peace out. Peace out.